out. And I saw this and was like, oh, this is very intriguing. Let me look into it a little bit more. Let's peel back the curtain. Because it seems Caitlin Clark is building some chemistry with another guard at the Team USA training camp. Another guard that is a 3-time WNBA champion. Kelsey Mitchell is a free agent.
During the third day of training camp, the younger roster featuring Paige Buchers, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Sonia Citron, and Angel Reese competed together as a unit. Additional players, including Kiki and Rakia Jackson, joined this group, while Cameron Brink was assigned to the veteran squad. This placement suggests Brink may face challenges securing a roster spot. Predictions indicate that all 5 members of the youth lineup will likely earn positions on the World Cup roster. The speculation extends to several Olympic veterans potentially joining them, though some notable names may not return. Alyssa Thomas, despite earning her Olympic medal, might not continue with the program since that was her inaugural Olympic appearance, regardless of her previous performances.
I'm WNBA champion. Kelsey Mitchell is a free agent. You guys know, and this is the part that gets the unsubscribes, I've said I think Kelsey Mitchell leaves. I think she goes. Because I think she's going to realize when Caitlin Clark comes back, guess what? Your points per game is going to drop back to where it was previously. And the fact is, there may be a better overall option and a younger option.
Similarly, Brittany Griner's minimal playoff minutes, averaging just 5 per game with her club team, raises questions about her future participation, particularly looking 3 years ahead to the next Olympic cycle. Among the young prospects, each player brings distinct strengths to the roster. Citron appears to be the most adaptable plug-and-play option. Buchers stands out as the top wing player. Reese excels as a specialized rebounder. Boston, by a significant margin, could potentially compete for a starting role by Olympic time.
Be a better overall option and a younger option. And I think this team, we've seen it. When the faster, younger players have been on the court with Caitlin Clark, not only is this it's a funner team to watch and consume, they just look like a better team. Well, fans are noticing a potential fit, and we're going to check it out because I actually think the fans are onto something here. So, of course, Aaliyah
Clark emerges as the strongest point guard option available. The scrimmage between the youth squad and veterans proved highly competitive. Chelsea Gray's dominant performance ultimately tipped the scales, as her ability to take control of games proved difficult to counter when she found her rhythm. The offensive system showcased various ball handlers bringing the ball up court, with sets frequently running through the post players. Clark connected with Reese early, then came off a flare screen into a handoff with Jackson. Buchers also handled point guard duties, demonstrating the team's flexible approach.
Here. So, of course, Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, they're in Durham, North Carolina right now. Caitlin Clark is 100% healthy. The CBA, 25 days away, basically 24 days away from the deadline. They got to get this done. You see this. Jackie Young's Team USA run with Caitlin Clark has Fever fans a-talking. And there's reasons for this, and we'll look. Longtime Aces star guard Jackie Young.
With players like Breanna Stewart and Aja Wilson available, running offensive sets through big players becomes viable, allowing guards to operate more off the ball. The veteran squad displayed considerable wing-oriented play, particularly through Gray's orchestration. Clark also operated as a wing player at times, suggesting less isolation-heavy basketball in the team system. Running offense through a skilled passing center like Boston potentially reduces the need for traditional point guard play, which could affect starting lineup decisions. This approach might explain why Clark wouldn't necessarily start if the team opts against a true point guard setup. Multiple clips revealed Reese playing with excellent court vision, pushing the tempo and making outlet passes.
Well, look. Longtime Aces star guard Jackie Young is among those who will enter free agency. Let's check it out. Correlation, of course, gets a lot of good video. Always finding good stuff. They're on the court together. Let's go. Let me turn this down. Caitlin's going to go into Jackie. She puts it up. She misses. She just dogged out 4 dudes to grab a rebound, passed it back.
Both Buchers and Clark operated in hybrid roles, with Buchers particularly showcasing positional flexibility between wing and point guard spots. This versatility proves valuable in the offensive scheme being implemented. From available scrimmage footage, Boston and Citron appeared to generate most of the offensive production. Reese performed adequately, while Buchers and Clark seemed less visible throughout the contest. Defensively, both guards appeared somewhat anonymous, with Buchers specifically targeted while defending Kelsey Plum's downhill attacks. Gray proved challenging to contain, regardless of her defensive assignment.
Just dogged out 4 dudes to grab a rebound, passed it back out. One more time. Look at Jackie get up and get this rebound over these dudes. That was some dog shit. I mean, and I'm talking in a good way. That's straight dog. Grab that and come down over them dudes. Over them guys. Look at this rebound. Give me that. Back out to Caitlin Clark. Boom.
While unlikely that all 5 young players will comprise a starting unit, this quintet represents a strong foundational lineup. Notably, Reese and Boston share identical height measurements, creating interesting frontcourt possibilities. Strategic roster construction suggests bringing at least 4 young players to the final squad. Among guaranteed selections not attending camp are Asia Wilson, Stewart, and Sabrina Ionescu, though Ionescu's inclusion stems from sponsorship considerations rather than purely on-court merit, as Clark demonstrates superior performance in every measurable category. These 3 represent automatic selections.
And Clark, boom, the 3. Now, we've talked about this before. I mean, let's be real. If that ball goes into Kelsey Mitchell, nobody's ever seeing that ball again. We know that. Even if she misses and even if she somehow grabs the rebound, she's going to keep trying to shoot that shot. The right play, the correct play.
From camp attendees, Jackie Young, Buchers, Clark, and Boston appear to be locks, bringing the total to 8 of 12 roster spots. The remaining 4 positions require evaluation. Size needs are largely met, shifting focus toward athletic wing players. Citron fits this profile perfectly, as does Reese, whose combination of strength and aggressive playstyle ranks among the league's best. Constructing a roster with such talent makes winning outcomes highly probable.
The correct play was to throw it back out to Caitlin, who shot and hit from 3. This is so interesting. And Fever fans have noticed this. Look at these 2. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is interesting. Check this out. Jackie Young, 3-time WNBA champion, 4-time All-Star, 2.
The youth movement represents a significant shift for the program. This particular recruiting class served as a catalyst for women's basketball's recent growth, primarily driven by Buchers and Haley Van Lith during their high school years. Brink contributed to this wave as well. While Reese was highly ranked coming from high school, her profile at Maryland didn't match Buchers or Van Lith initially. Van Lith held the biggest name recognition until Clark's breakthrough following Buchers' emergence.
They got to figure out a way to keep them 3 players. Now, hopefully they come up with a way to pay Kelsey Mitchell the supermax. But as of right now, it don't look like Kelsey Mitchell want to leave Indy. But at the end of the day, you just never know when money's involved, man. Anybody can make any rational decision when money is involved. Now, with that being said, the last time we seen Kelsey Mitchell on a basketball court, she was getting help off the basketball court. She pretty much played her heart out, man, for the 2025 season. Literally played her way.
Brink's placement with the veteran group likely serves as developmental experience, particularly given her ACL recovery. The uncertainty surrounding post-injury performance creates questions about whether expectations surrounding Brink exceed her current capabilities. Recent footage from Team USA basketball activities has revealed Caitlin Clark speaking enthusiastically about her national team experience and expressing pride in wearing the uniform. The coverage has also sparked observations about noticeable changes in her physical appearance compared to last season. Social media observers have pointed out that Clark's physique appears distinctly different from her previous year's build.
Just played her heart out, man, for the 2025 season. Literally played her way out of her shoes damn near. To me, I feel like Stephanie White was just using Kelsey Mitchell in ways that we have not seen her been used defensively. It was those long defensive stretches that I feel like kind of took a lot out of her, bro. Energy wise, she's more of an offensive threat, but we've seen a lot of players playing a lot of hard defense this year. You know, ultimately half of the damn roster got hurt. I just feel like
questions have emerged about whether she deliberately reduced weight training during the offseason. This wouldn't be unprecedented in basketball, as legendary coach Don Nelson famously discouraged Stephen Curry from heavy lifting early in his career, concerned it might negatively impact his shooting stroke. Similar philosophies exist in other sports. Stories circulate about baseball players avoiding weight rooms due to concerns about altering pitching mechanics. One minor league pitcher's father reportedly prohibited weightlifting throughout his son's career, fearing it would disrupt his throwing motion.
Got hurt. I just feel like I still will say Kelsey Mitchell and many others was affected by Stephanie White defense. You know, her defense was grueling, man. It was the same type of defense she ran at Connecticut. Really, the whole scheme that she ran for the 2025 season was the same scheme that she was running at Connecticut. And she just brought it over. I'm hoping to see a new scheme, a new offense, something new that we never seen before. Hopefully we get more read and react, getting Caitlin Clark the ball, letting her do her thing, and, you know, implementing.
During recent interviews, Clark reflected on her USA basketball journey. She recalled being part of U16 teams where coaches constantly discussed the senior national squad, describing it as every young athlete's aspiration. She acknowledged the reality that only 1 or 2 players from those youth teams would typically advance to receive calls for senior team participation, let alone training camp invitations to train alongside the exceptional talent that has represented the country over numerous years and multiple gold medal victories. Clark traced her lengthy involvement with USA basketball, describing a journey filled with ups and downs. She has experienced both making rosters and facing cuts, noting these experiences highlight the program's excellence and dominance.
You know, implementing more offensive schemes surrounded and more fit for Caitlin Clark, but we'll just have to wait and see, man. With that being said, let's pull up what Kelsey Mitchell got going on online. Now, Kelsey Mitchell is currently getting ready for an arrival. These were the pictures that came out today. As y'all can see here, Kelsey Mitchell is on Hive team. I don't know, man. I doubt if I watch Unrivaled this year, y'all. I just got to keep it real. I doubt if I look at it, man, but
countless outstanding athletes have competed for the opportunity to wear those 3 letters across their chest. She emphasized never taking that privilege for granted and expressed excitement about beginning this new competitive cycle. Her comments referenced previous instances of being cut from teams during earlier selection processes. The Olympic roster decisions for Team USA drew significant criticism from observers who felt excluding Clark represented a massive oversight and missed opportunity for expanding women's basketball's audience. Observations about Clark's current appearance suggest she may have instructed her training staff to modify her conditioning program.
Sure, y'all. I just got to keep it real. I doubt if I look at it, man, but it is scheduled to be coming up within the next month or so, I believe. We'll have to go on over there at the end of the video and check it out. What's this here? But Kelsey Mitchell is definitely making the headlines. Let me see here. I'm trying to find the beginning part of it. So I believe this is the beginning part. So Kelsey Mitchell spoke with this reporter right here, Marie Sports Media. I don't know if they got a YouTube channel or anything like that, but this is what I seen on X.
Comments indicate a return to her rookie year physique when she finished as a top 3 performer without missing any games. Visual comparisons show Clark maintaining thickness in her lower body but displaying considerably less muscle mass in her upper body. Even accounting for differences in muscle flexion during photographs, the reduction appears substantial. The reasoning behind such changes seems logical given her injury-affected previous season. Why risk any potential complications from excessive strength training that might alter shooting mechanics or increase injury vulnerability?
But this is what I seen on X. It stated Kelsey Mitchell on health. She stated, I feel great. I think I just had a hopeful and a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I think I did play till the wheels fell off, literally. But I think it was just for the better because of the what happened this season. I would do it over again. So she's letting it be known, man, she would definitely do this over again. Let me repost this. And she went on to say, she spoke about Unrivaled. She said, opportunity is opportunity regardless. First and
social media comparisons have drawn parallels between Clark and Michael Jordan, widely considered basketball's greatest player and arguably among the most exceptional athletes across all sports. While debates might include Tom Brady and Muhammad Ali for overall athletic supremacy, Jordan's basketball legacy remains unmatched. References to the original Dream Team evoke memories of unparalleled star power. That roster featured Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and Patrick Ewing, among others. The collection of basketball talent on that squad, including players like Christian Laettner and later versions featuring Shaquille O'Neal, represented something truly extraordinary.
She spoke about Unrivaled. She said, opportunity is opportunity regardless. First and foremost, without being selfish, it's about putting yourself in a decent position. Unrivaled has opened their arms to me and other great basketball players to give us a basketball platform and for us to be us without going international. I think Unrivaled is a pillar for playing domestic basketball. So that was Kelsey Mitchell speaking about Unrivaled. What's going on with Unrivaled too? Let's
Additional training footage shows Clark alongside teammate Cameron Brink, displaying crisp passing and court movement. Notably, Clark appears relaxed and genuinely happy during these sessions, smiling and clearly enjoying herself. This contrasts with observations from last season, when she frequently appeared stressed, even during games. The current footage suggests someone who has shed tremendous pressure and burden. Long-range shooting clips demonstrate her continued work on that signature skill, though captured from considerable distance.
Speaking about Unrivaled, what's going on with Unrivaled too? Let's head on over to Unrivaled X. I have not been following Unrivaled at all. Look like they're reporting in today more than likely. Let's see here. Paige Beckers, what's team she on? Breeze. I think one of these teams is new. I think they got a couple new teams. Let's see here. Breeze Vinyl 2026 jerseys. Say only 2 days left to Media Day. So this was Unrivaled Media Day? Let's see.
The overall impression from multiple days of released footage paints a picture of an athlete in a much better mental space. Based on everything visible from camp activities, the likelihood of Clark being excluded from USA basketball moving forward seems extremely remote. As the WNBA season approaches, assuming labor negotiations conclude successfully, the timeline becomes noteworthy. The league's start would place the 2028 Olympics just 1 year away, making these training sessions particularly significant for roster considerations and team chemistry development. Clark's return to national team activities represents an important chapter in her career trajectory,